So when it comes to anime, there are a whole bunch of different villains and antagonists. And some are really great characters with, interesting motivations and backstories, while others are your average bland everyday villain of the week, you feel me? And no matter how great a character or how cool you think a villain or antagonist is, I think we can all agree that a lot of the things these characters do are pretty bad, horrible crimes that, no person deserves to be on the other side of. Although when it comes to anime, there are a good amount of characters who, for good and bad reasons, just flat out get away with their crimes. And so I brought to you a group of characters who, in my opinion, have committed some of the most despicable of crimes, and in my opinion, either haven't or have yet to face the consequences of their crimes. Starting with Orochimaru. The amount of stuff this man has done, from deserting the village to killing not only the Hokage, but the Kazekage. Not to mention, this man literally has been stealing bodies for years in order to get new powers and, to not age, essentially. He also has multiple hideouts where he openly experiments on live subjects, and a lot of the time, they are children. He also gaslighted Sasuke into seeking him out so the man could steal his body. The fact that this man is allowed to roam free in Boruto has always been insane to me. I mean, the man has quite literally committed every crime there is. And I know in Boruto he's supposedly under watch, but bro, let's be honest, bro, this man needs to be locked up, okay? Like, based off of what he's done, he should be at the top of every Anbu, Black Ops, FBI organization's list. And the fact that they would have Konohamaru train the son of the man who killed his grandfather to this day is still insane to me. And sticking with Naruto characters, the next character we have is Sasuke. Now, Sasuke isn't exactly a villain, but he's definitely an antagonist who's done plenty of morally questionable things, For one, he left the village to join Orochimaru, and we just talked about the wickedness that man has committed, so joining him is already just insane. And from here, he goes on to join the Akatsuki, an evil organization. Then he kidnaps Killer Bee, or at least attempts to kidnap Killer Bee, attacks the 5 Kage summit, openly claims he's gonna destroy and kill everyone in the Leaf Village, and while yes, he does help out in the war, which is actually really good, he still at the end of the war takes control of all the tail beasts, claims he's gonna kill the 5 Kage, and attempts to kill Naruto.
You what?
And by the end of the story, we as the viewer know that Sasuke has changed and that, he's supposedly good now. But from the outside looking in, as an average ninja in the Naruto world, this man is a psychopath and he needs to be locked up, bro. And I know that he was locked up for like a week, but considering what this man has done, a week is literally nothing, bro. And of course, a big reason why this didn't happen is because of Naruto, who a lot of people respect. So if he says Sasuke doesn't need to be locked up, a lot of people are gonna go with it, And even if you don't go with it and you actually think Sasuke needs to be locked up or executed, obviously Naruto's not gonna let that happen. And while there are some strong ninja and some strong characters, none of them are Naruto level strong. I mean, you saw what the mans was doing in the war. Nobody is going against Naruto unless they want to get mopped up. And while we as the viewer know that in Boruto Sasuke is good, it doesn't change the fact that he pretty much got away with all of the bad things he did with essentially a slap on the wrist. The next character I have, who, like Orochimaru, is a Hall of Fame menace to society, that being the one and only Frieza. The amount of atrocities this man has committed, if I were to sit here and talk about each one, this video would be like an hour long. This man has been terrorizing not the world, but the entire universe since before the show has even started. He also decided to not only destroy a planet, but obliterate an entire race because of a fairy tale he heard. And while yes, the fairy tale he heard did end up being true, it doesn't change what he did. Eventually, he is defeated by Goku, and for some reason, this man Goku decides to give him another chance, and the literal second this man turns his body, Frieza tries to kill him, which ended up getting him clapped. And then he decides to try to spin back again on Earth, where, Trunks pulled up and clapped him just like Goku did. And I kid you not, like 5 years later, this man tries to spin back again. And Mans is such a sore loser. He was like, yo, if I'm losing, so are y'all. And he literally blows up the planet out of spite. And after all of this, later in the show, Goku thought it'd be a good idea to get this man's help for the Tournament of Power. And I guess if it's a choice between getting the universe erased and bringing Frieza back, I guess bringing Frieza back's the right choice, but still. Why didn't they just immediately kill this man after he came back to life? I mean, at that point, the promise had already been fulfilled. Look, all I'm saying, bro, is that if it was me, as soon as that halo disappeared, bro, we was running his pockets. But I guess that would have been too smart. And of course, this sucker spins back in Super Broly, because why wouldn't he? And there is no excuse for him being alive after this movie. Gogeta is literally right there. Talk about something not so fast. What do you mean not so fast? Kill this man. Lock him up. Do something, bruh. This man is literally a menace to the universe and they just let him go for the 10th time. Like, bro, directly after this, he blows up a planet. Like, dog, y'all could have stopped this. My point being, Frieza got off scot-free. Or at least for now. In the manga, they might get him, but I don't know. Black Frieza kind of be going crazy. So I guess we'll see what happens. The next character I have on here is the man himself, Sosuke Aizen. Now, this man's crimes need no introduction. He not only betrayed, but absolutely embarrassed the Soul Society, pretty much manipulating everyone from the very beginning. Mans was committing holification experiments on people against their will, you know what I'm saying, stealing all of Kisuke's research, you know what I'm saying, just committing all types of crimes. Then he goes on to pretty much wash all of the captains, and was going to sacrifice a huge amount of people so he can go and kill the Soul King, which is essentially the god of the Bleach universe. And I will give the people in the Bleach universe some credit, because at least they actually attempted to give Aizen the proper punishment. It's stated that they tried to execute him multiple times, but it just doesn't work because he's fused with the Hogyoku, so he's basically immortal. And the entire time, this man Aizen is just talking straight trash to them. And so they just end up sentencing this man to 20,000 years in prison. Although in the 1,000-Year Blood War, he is released so that he can help them fight Yuha, and I don't remember what happened to him after that. I'm pretty sure he went back to jail, but y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And so while technically he did still get punished for his crimes, considering he's immortal, he'll just eventually get out. So in my opinion, I'd say that's not really a hard enough punishment, but I guess it's up to interpretation. But yeah, these are some anime characters that I personally feel like got away with their crimes. Let me know in the comments if there's any characters you guys feel like got away with their crimes that, you know, I didn't mention in this video. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.
It's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas best I put my heart on.